مساء الخير جميعا. Hello everybody. How are you doing? أهلا وسهلا بالجميع. شكرا لوجودكم معنا. دقائق قليلة راح نبدأ. نعطي بس مجال للحضور يكونوا معنا على الستيج. Let's give few seconds for the audience to be with us on the stage. Please write in the chat if you can hear me well and see me well. مرحبا مرحبا جميعا، شكرا لوجودكم. ثواني وبنبدأ علشان نعطي مجال لجميع الحضور يكونوا معنا على الستيج. أهلا علي، أهلا حمزة، أهلا جميعا، أهلا مجد، براءة، هلو هبة، باسل، نداء، هاي أديو. We're starting shortly, just giving a chance for everybody to be with us. Thanks for waiting. Hi Lama.
Hello, Dawood. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you well. Hello Faris, Majd. Great to see you. Okay, I think we can start now. أهلا وسهلا بالجميع. اعذروني للناس اللي بتحكي عربي أنه راح أحكي أنا بالإنجليزي علشان عندنا حضور أجنبي، فمعظم الحديث راح يكون باللغة الإنجليزية. إذا في عندكم أي استفسارات أو أي شيء مش واضح ممكن تسألونا بالشات والفريق راح يجاوبكم. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Dawood Ghannam. I'm the founder and CEO of uMake and the Founder Institute Palestine Chapter Director. We will have the session started now, and the session will be in English. So don't worry, we will not be speaking Arabic all the time. And with me, my colleague Lama. Hi, Lama.
Hi, Dawood.
Okay, how about everyone share with us from where you are, say hello to us so we can know you can hear us well and see us well on the chat.
Don't be shy.
Yeah. Hi, Amin. Hi, Bakir. Hello, Majd. Hello, Adio. Glad you are everyone here. Okay, so I will go a few quick. I will talk about a few quick things. Our agenda today will be as following. I now will give you a quick intro about the event. Then my colleague Lama will do a 3-minute presentation about Founder Institute Palestine, so you can be updated of our progress. Then the founder and CEO of Founder Institute, Adi Rissi, will have a keynote speech after Lama. Then we will be having the startups pitches, the grads. We have only 10 startups who will be pitching with us today out of 18 graduates in Palestine. So wish them all the luck and congratulations for the hard-working founders. A few details about Hubin. Maybe some of you are using Hubin for the first time. The idea of Hubin that it's trying to reflect in-person experience. So in this stage, you can hear us and communicate with us on chat, but we have other areas. The sessions area, we created some group networking tables where you can go there and meet new people as a group. And there's a networking area that will connect you randomly and match you with different people who are participating in this event. It's like a one-to-one matching for 3 minutes, then you will be switched to another one. And in the expo area, we have virtual booths for the startups, so you can go and learn more about them. And after their presentations, they will be there talking to you if you have any questions to them or you just want to discuss anything with them. Okay, without any further notice, I will hand it over to my colleague Lama Amr to give us a quick presentation about Founder Institute Palestine. Go ahead, Lama. You are muted.
Lovely. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, and you see
You can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Welcome everyone to Palestine chapter graduation event. Today, as Dawood has mentioned, you will be hearing from our latest 5 graduates and also some updates from our previous cohorts. But before that, we wanted to give you some insight about Founder Institute Palestine. So who are we? I'm combined today with Dawood Ghanam, my co-director, and also Hazem Terhi, the stationery director, who you'll be seeing him hopping around. And we wanted to let you know why we have started Founder Institute in Palestine. So 2 years ago, we've noticed that the quality of startups in Palestine were not that good. So we were searching for different solutions, and we finally found Founder Institute. We wanted to create more tech startups in Palestine. We also wanted to advance the work of the already existed startups, especially the ones in the early stages. Most importantly, we wanted to connect Palestine with the global entrepreneurship community. And this is what we're succeeding to do right now. So what have we done so far? We have conducted 3 cohorts. We've just concluded the 3rd one, and we will be launching a new one soon in March. So make sure to apply if you're interested. We have hosted various events. We got over 1,000 event attendees to our events. We've received over 800 applications so far and conducted 42 cohort sessions. We have over 70 mentors in the program who conducted over 20,000 mentoring hours. And we successfully launched 18 startups so far. So what do we exactly do? We help you accelerate your idea and your growth. We help you do this by a structured program, a 14 weeks structured program with strong mentors every week, and with a strong curriculum that will guide you through the business building process. We eventually give you also perks for all our graduates who graduate successfully past the very challenging program. So in 2020, COVID hit, so we have transferred the program into a virtual one, which for us was an opportunity, because finally we were able to expand beyond Ramallah. We were having applications from Gaza, from all over the West Bank and all Palestine, and also Palestinians living abroad. So you can see that we had a jump in the applications numbers, and now it's available for everyone. We're also very pleased that we have 40% of participants are females, and this is basically due to the female founder fellowship that Founder Institute offers for females. However, we want to increase this percentage, plus we want to increase the graduates, the female graduates percentage. So please, any females who are watching us now, this is your opportunity to start a company. These are our first graduates back in 2019. You will be hearing from some of them today. We've graduated successfully 5 startups. In our 2nd cohort, we've graduated 8 startups that you'll also be hearing some of them today. And finally, today we're celebrating these 5 aspiring founders that you'll be hearing their names today. So what's next? We're starting a new cohort in March, so make sure to apply now. The early deadline is on February 7th, and the final deadline is on the 28th. This link, you will be seeing it in the chat many times, so make sure to visit the page. If you want to know more information, you can get in touch with any of us, the local directors. You can also visit our booth in the expo area where you'll find more information. And finally, let the show begin. Back to you.
Thank you, Lama. Thank you so much. Okay, and now we will be having the keynote speech by Adi Rissi, the founder and CEO of Founder Institute. Adi, can you jump into the stage? Okay.
Do you guys see me?
Hi, Adi. Yes, we see you and hear you well.
Let me see something here because I'd like to use a better camera, but it's not letting me select it. Okay, well, I'll move this one back and do it like this. Hopin seems to have changed a little bit. So you guys can see me and hear me okay?
Yes, looking good.
Well, hi, everybody. My name's Adeo. I'm CEO of the Founder Institute. Normally, I have a little bit better setup. It looks more something like that. But since my laptop's being used, it will look a little different today. I'm very excited to be here. I was speaking with the Palestinian team about their upcoming graduation event, and they mentioned that they would like me to speak. And I really can't think of a better place to share some thoughts right now because I think it's a very interesting time, particularly for you and the region. So let me talk a little bit about what I think relating to the future, give some advice to the grads, and I'll keep it short and sweet. So first and foremost, the pandemic has been really great for regions that were not necessarily well-known tech hubs, because in well-known tech hubs, a lot of what made them functional was a lot of interaction with other people face-to-face, right? A lot of people coming in and out, traveling, so that if you didn't meet someone face-to-face that lived in the community, you know, famous people from all around the world would travel in. And then, you know, some other things like the ability to meet with investors and having resources available. Well, when the pandemic hit, all three of those things that distinguish tech hubs from other places in the world evaporated. People weren't going out and meeting each other face to face anymore. People weren't traveling in the same volume and frequency as before. So you didn't have that cross-pollination and access to resources globally. And then last but not least, investors and all these other resources that were available, law firms, et cetera, a lot of the way you would pitch them or interact with them would be going to their office or meeting them at an event and then going to their office, and that all evaporated as well. So it's completely leveled the playing field for entrepreneurs anywhere in the world to build whatever business they want with the same resources and the same availability as anywhere else in the world. So for the graduates today, for the people on this call, there is a 100% level playing field for you to start your company today. It is just as hard for you to do it as it is for someone in Silicon Valley, for someone in Berlin, for someone in France, for someone in Singapore. The playing field has been completely leveled. And this is a very interesting opportunity because if you can make enough progress with what you are working on, you can pitch Silicon Valley investors because they're all pitching and receiving pitches virtually right now. You can retain Silicon Valley law firms because, again, they're all working with and getting clients virtually right now. So there's really no barrier at this moment to your success. other than how fast you can move and how good a job that you can do. And that is a really beautiful moment in time, and it's probably not going to last forever. You have vaccinations coming out and things changing, and that will allow the economy to slowly restart. And some of these advantages that you have right at this moment will start to fade over time. So for everyone on this call that's starting a business, for everyone on this virtual graduation that's thinking of starting a business in the future, my recommendation is stop thinking and start doing, and move as quickly as possible and take advantage of this very unique situation in the world. And I'll give you some thoughts on how to do that. And this is really advice for the grads as well. So first and foremost, you can hire anyone in the world to work for you. And this is probably also a very unique situation, because in the past, you really wanted to have people, if you're building any kind of tech company, you traditionally would start working with some friends, maybe then get an office, then maybe hire some support staff and other kinds of people to join your team, maybe engineers, it could be community people, depending on what you were building. And a lot of times, those first people you work with who are your friends, and then the first people that you hired would all be local and working in your office. Well, which might be a co-working space or your house or a garage, whatever you could get. Well, that's all changed. Nobody's working anywhere physically. I know dozens of companies, and only a small number of them are continuing to go into the office on a regular basis. And it depends on the situation with the pandemic. So right now, you can actually hire anybody, anywhere, which opens the pool of talent to you in ways that have just not been possible in the past. So you can find a specific kind of engineer that may be much better than what you could ever get locally, or a certain kind of community manager that's much better than you could ever get locally. So my first piece of advice is go out and start building your team right now, and try and find the absolute best person that you can for the role that you need, wherever they are in the world. Figure out how to onboard them virtually, figure out how to engage with them virtually, and start working on stuff together virtually right now with the best people that you can find. This is a very unique time to do that particular opportunity. Second, you can get customers now in the same way that you can find team members anywhere in the world. Now, this is both a great opportunity, but it's also potentially a bit dangerous, because you could work with European companies, you can work with American companies, Asian companies, and working with Asian companies is different than European countries, is different than America, is different than Latin America, etc. So while the field is very broad, which is great, that optionality creates a bit of chaos and challenge. So you need to think carefully about the market that you want to go after with your product or service first, and then focus on that market. Now, normally in the past, most people would focus on the local market. And as we know, your region, the local market isn't that great. So certainly, the Palestinian market's not that great. The Israeli market's not that great. The Middle Eastern market is not that great, candidly. So you probably want to leave the region to go after a market. And this is one of the best times in history to do that. So my advice to you is to think carefully about the market that's best suited to receive your product. Now, I can tell you the American market is great. People speak English. It's very large, but it also has a lot of nuances, regulations, and things like that. So there's some pros and cons to it. The European market is also great, but it's has more regulations and a lot of language barriers because people speak many different languages. And if it doesn't speak to them in their language, they may not use your product. The Asian market is interesting. It's very, very large. I mean, India alone is larger than, in terms of people, the U.S. and Europe combined. Then you also have Indonesia, which is huge, China, which is very hard to penetrate for foreigners, but very large. And then you have a bunch of very large countries as well. So, thinking of Asia as a market could be very interesting, depending on if you want to do a land and expand model. So pick your market very carefully, but you can pick a market that's not local. And this is pretty much a new thing as well, because most of the time, most smart people would recommend, hey, start close to home, figure it out, and then expand. And you can really start anywhere, figure out, and expand. And a similar thing goes to my third point, which is capital. And this is a little bit more nuanced. So you could always raise from international investors, but it was pretty unlikely, especially in the early stages. It's much less unlikely now. And I'll tell you what you can think about. So if you make some good progress with your business and you bring on some strong people and you pick a good market and you release a product that gets some traction, then you'll be in a position to fundraise. And let me talk to you a little bit about fundraising in 2021, because we know a lot about it. So first, if you get those things done, right? Strong team, pick a market, initial traction. Okay, strong team, pick a market, initial traction. These are the precursors to fundraising. You must have those before you fundraise. Then you put together a deck, you start working on fundraising, and we have a program called Funding Lab. The next one will run in a few months. We're wrapping one up now, and or we're in the middle of one right now. And you can enter that program and we'll help you through this. But even if you don't enter the program, the first thing you're going to want to do is find a local investor. And that will probably be an angel investor, most likely, given where you guys are. And if you can find 1, 2, or 3 local angel investors that are interested in your round, then you can go out and actually raise money from Europeans, from Americans, from all around the world. The European and the American investors are going to want to see that some local investors are interested. Again, 1, 2, or 3. But once you have 1, 2, or 3 local investors interested in your deal, you are actually able today to very realistically go out and raise money from foreign capital sources, pitching virtually, following up virtually, and the like. And this is really something that's relatively new in the early stage. And you would see it happen more often in the later stages, but it's now happening in the earlier stages. And why I tell you these 3 things, and so these, I'll leave it at 3. There's a bunch of other important things that are happening in the world as well. But why I tell you these 3 things is that you are at a point today that pretty much no one in your culture and no one in the recent past has had such opportunities. You can take something that you've dreamed up. You can form a team. You can target a market. You can build an amazing business. You can raise an enormous amount of capital from locals and from people all around the world, and actually build something that's going to transform your life, transform the life of the team members that work with you, transform the life of your family and friends, and actually really raise up your whole culture and provide economic opportunity that just hasn't existed. And that's a beautiful thing. And so in many ways, if you can stay very grounded, work really hard, focus on your business, and turn it into something meaningful, you will actually help raise up your whole society and break through the glass ceiling that has surrounded your existence for far too long. So you really have once in a generation, once in a lifetime opportunity right now to do things that were impossible just, right before the pandemic. And so I strongly encourage you to take this opportunity right now to work as hard as you can and build something that the whole world finds amazing, and you can do it, right? And I would say that in many ways, it's your time to do it right now, because, it's only going to be a matter of, and depending on who you ask, it could be 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months, maybe a little bit more, but it's somewhere between, let's say, 6 and 12 months that this unique situation is going to still be in effect. Because as the vaccine rolls out, and as we get standards of care for the pandemic under control, and as various things happen where the effects of the pandemic reduce, I'm certain that some of the benefits will continue. Some of the virtual pitching, some of the picking of the market, some of getting a team member anywhere will continue. But once societies are starting to run again and people are traveling and all these things, the gears start turning again, people will get local jobs, people will meet local investors, and some of the many benefits that I was talking about before will start to decrease. So you really have a window of about a year to do this, and that's a long time. I'm going to tell you that I believe if you set your mind to it, and you believe in yourself, and you believe in what you're trying to do, that you can and you will change the world within 1 year. And then maybe I come back to the next graduation or the graduation after that, and many of you come back and I'll hear your keynotes about what a successful company that you've built and how proud you are. And hopefully that you heard this message, took advantage of it, and built a team, built a product, released it around the world in such a way that we could all be incredibly proud. So good luck. Thank you. And I'm hoping and sure that you will succeed.
Thank you so much, Adio. Great speech. Very inspirational. Thank you so much. Great to have you.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I need to run to another meeting. Hopefully my front-facing camera will work. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So now we shortly will be starting the graduates pitching, where you will be seeing the founders pitch their startups for 3 minutes, and then they will be live with us, so you can ask them questions about their startup and ask them whatever you want. So the founders will have 3 minutes to pitch. and 3 minutes to answer your questions. For the people who are watching us on YouTube and on Facebook Live, we're sorry that the live stream will be cut. So if you want to join us, please come to Hubin. You will see the Hubin registration page link inserted in the video description. You just click there and you can jump to Hubin and join us from there. And after the founders' presentations, we will have a networking for everybody. All night long, the event will be open so you can network with us. طيب, now we will start with Hamza Ghosha, the founder of Naviatics. Hamza, can you come to the stage, please, so you can start? And meanwhile, guys, when we share the screens for the presentations, you might see a glitch, like 1 to 2 seconds glitch that will come back to the presentation itself. And if your internet connection is not that good, you can just change the resolution of the stage to the, you can have a higher quality or lower quality, depends on what you prefer. Hi Hamza, how are you?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Dawood and Lama and Hazim, for everything you have done with us throughout the cohort, throughout the program. Thank you so much, Adeo, for giving us the time and effort to be with us today. It's always amazing to see that we are able to connect with people from different levels from the program, from the Founder Institute, and that shows humble and shows a lot of passion for what we do. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Hamza, and congratulations on completing the Founder Institute Palestine program. Wish you the best. Are you ready to start your presentation?
I am indeed. I cannot wait to share Naviatics with all of you.
Okay, so let's start presenting your pitch deck. And after that, stay with us so you can answer the questions of the audience.
Hello, everybody. I am Hamza, founder and CEO of Naviatics, here to introduce our mobile application, Maslak. Maslak tracks drivers' behavior on the road to quantify the risk levels using what is known as usage-based insurance. Currently, insurance companies rely on outdated demographic data that prevent them from seeing the big picture and properly measuring risk. They simply do not understand how drivers behave behind a steering wheel. So policyholders got stuck with unfair segmentation systems and little to no control over their policy's price. And that is why we created Maslak. Maslak is a mobile app that collects driving data like speed, acceleration, and distraction, among others, to calculate risk scores that offer personalized analyses and insights to insurance companies, which raises their profitability and reduces their costs. Now, the global auto insurance market is expected to reach $1.06 trillion, and the usage-based insurance market will reach $77.3 billion by 2026. Our plan is to test in the Palestinian market first, then enter the regional market soon after, before understanding and penetrating the great market of Africa and Southern Europe. To do that, Naviatics will use a B2B subscription model whereby insurance companies promote our application to policyholders to adopt and use. We then charge insurance companies per block of users per month on a package basis. For our go-to-market strategy on a local level, we will launch a pilot project with 2 Palestinian insurance companies for proof of concept and to test our pricing model. We will also partner up with local governmental agencies and then expand regionally through strategic partnerships. Now, what makes Naviatics best positioned to gain disproportionate market share is the fact that we are the first telematics company in the MENA region to introduce a mobile solution that enables insurance companies to implement fair behavioral pricing. Our data and tech-driven value proposition attracts and retains more customers, producing more data and completing a flywheel that only strengthens our competitive advantage as it turns. So far, we have collected over 500 user surveys to test our hypotheses. We have 5 interested insurance companies, and we are supported by the Palestinian insurance market regulators. We have raised a friends and family round and won a pitching competition in late November. our team consists mainly of my partner Abdullah and I. We both hold extensive experience in the startup environments in Jordan and Palestine. I hold an MBA with a concentration in finance, and Abdullah is a database admin with high technical skills. We have also brought in a team of experts as advisors and have been through the Founder Institute and Lock Accelerator programs. We are seeking $250,000 investment, which grants us an 18-month runway. We also appreciate introductions and connections to auto insurance specialists, MENA region authorities, or insurance companies. Thank you so much for your time. And remember that with Navigatix, it's not you, it's how you drive. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're going to the stage now. Okay, thank you, Hamza. Wonderful presentation. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Tayyib, is there any questions from the audience for Hamza? Just write them in the chat, so he will be answering you live. Okay, let's see what we have here. So there's a question, why did you start this startup? What is your motivation?
That is an amazing question. And the why is something we always try to answer, which we started Naviatix because we believe that everybody deserves more fair way to be priced and to find the pricing for their insurance company policy, but also which we always see how many people get hurt on the road. So we always want to help people and sleep at the end of the day knowing, or actually thinking at least, that we helped someone somewhere go back home safely after a long day by driving safely and being rewarded for this behavior.
Great. There's a question from Yusuf Al-Hallaq. He's asking, how do you collect the data from the drivers?
That is a very technical question. The way we do that is using the gyroscopes and different sensors that are embedded in the smartphones, in our smartphones. And we wanted to go this route and not use or rely more on hardware because it gives us more opportunity to use big data and be able to identify when someone is distracted using their phone while they are driving.
Tamam. Becker is asking, what is your strategy to deal with different regulation systems in new markets or countries?
This is a very tricky question. We are working with the regulators for the insurance market in Palestine, which are the Palestinian Capital Market Authority. So we started with them. We understood the frameworks and different regulations we need to work from. And then we started our partnership with the Palestinian Federal Insurance Federation. So through the Palestinian Insurance Federation, we are able to talk to different federations and different market regulators in order to understand how the market looks like and what different regulations we need to keep in mind, because our top priority is maintaining the privacy of the data of the users and make sure that we are still relevant. We are solving a problem. So we always want to make sure that we are following the rules and regulations and working within that systems.
Great. The last question. What was the hardest thing in the Founder Institute program?
Oh, let me see. The hardest thing in Founder Institute was reminding myself that no one will do the work for me. When we had assignments that we had to meet every week, and we had to actually go out.
I think you are muted, Hamza, for some reason. I still can't hear you. Okay. If it's still muted, maybe we can move with Muhammad Madhoun to save the time. And you can engage with the audience on the chat and your booth too. You can keep asking questions to Hamza and visit his booth. Lama saying, مين ضرب حمزة بالعين? Okay, Muhammad Madhoun, you're next. Can you come to the stage, please? Thank you, Hamza. No worries. Muhammad Madhoun, we're waiting for you. Okay, and Muhammad, here it is. Hello, Salamat, Muhammad, كيفك?
Hi, how are you? Yeah.
I'm
Thank
good.
you. Thank
Can
you
you
for
hear me
having
well?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is my voice clear?
Yes, your voice is clear,
Yeah.
and we are going to start presenting now, so you can start and immediately.
Okay. Yalla.
Yeah, good luck. And by the way, Muhammad, he's from Gaza, the only grad we have from Gaza. Good luck, Hamza. Muhammad.
It's okay. We are all one hand.
Hi, I'm Mohammed, senior WordPress developer, and I'm working as a freelancer for more than 7 years. My company is Thematcom, and we are specialized in providing professional Arabic WordPress. Through the last few years, I helped a lot of Arabic customers to build their websites. The main issue was finding a suitable theme for their Arabic content. Even after finding a suitable theme, a lot of RTL design paradigm related issues still there. So we are building a marketplace to provide a perfectly designed and developed Arabic WordPress theme. Through our marketplace, the customers will have the opportunity to test their themes before purchasing them. They can upload their Arabic content, images, and logo and see the final results. If they liked what they see, they can simply subscribe to our marketplace, and by one button press, they can move what they tested to their live website. We will have 3 levels of subscriptions on our marketplace, and we will take 30% of each subscription. The other 70% will go to the theme developer. To validate this model, we reached to a lot of professionals in the Arabic world, and more than 100% showed an interest in using our marketplace. We are differentiating ourselves from the big players in this market by this content testing feature and the auto installer of the tested data. We are working in a WordPress developing market. This market is valued about $6 billion globally, and for the language from right to left, it's about $250 million. We have a plan to get 0.25% of this market within only the first 18 months. To achieve this goal, we are planning to release the themes incrementally within the first year. Also, we are planning to reach to Arabic organizations like incubators, accelerators, and unions and have a strategic agreements with them. After the first year, we will start accepting themes from developers outside our marketplace. Our team now consists of me and my friend Abdurrahman. He is a marketing specialist, and we are looking to hire a legal expert, and we are now working on hiring our initial developers team, and we are looking to raise $300,000 to acquire our first 10,000 paying subscribers within the first 10 months. Thank you, and we are looking to hear back from you.
Okay, thank you so much, Muhammad. Great presentation, Muhammad. And let's start answering the questions. Okay, do we have any questions for Muhammad? I see bravos for you.
Thank you very much.
There's a question. Do you have any advice for the upcoming founders?
Yeah, join Founder Institute.
That's very direct.
Yeah, actually, putting yourself in a very structured program, it's the best way to help building your startup. There are a lot of stuff that you need to understand very well while you are building the startup, especially in the early stages of the startup building. Yeah.
Tamam. Sam is asking, what sets you different of exciting solutions who offers Arabic themes in Arabic?
Mm-hmm. The main issue is the lack of the big numbers of Arabic themes. Even the existed Arabic themes are, from what I saw, it's a foreign themes that are adapted to fit with Arabic content. But we have history, we have paradigms that could be applied and generate high quality designed themes that could reflect our history and our values as Arab. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Let's see what other questions we have.
Yeah, please.
So what's your next steps after graduating from Founder Institute?
Yeah, we are continuing in building our marketplace and in increasing the number of themes on the marketplace. And after 1 year from now, we will start accepting themes from developers from Arabic countries. So be ready. You will be able to submit your Arabic design themes, and we will take care of promoting your themes and gathering money for you. So be ready.
Okay. Bakr is asking, do you have any special offers for Founder Institute graduates? Discounts on some themes?
Yeah, you are welcome. We can offer a 50% discounts for all of Founder Institute graduates. Yeah.
Cool, yalla. There's a question from Osama. Is it a drag and drop website builder for Arabic websites, or do build templates and have developers work on them?
Yeah, actually, this is depending on the complexity of the theme itself. Some themes are having only a few customizing options, and some of them are built using page builders. So they will have a drag and drop features. Yeah. Thank you for the question.
Aisar asking, you mentioned that you spent 600,000 on marketing during the first 18 months. I think he misunderstood you.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us what kind of marketing you did or planning to do?
Actually, we are planning to raise $300,000 to build or to continue building the marketplace and the marketing strategy. We will use the social media and email marketing, and we have a strategy that we are starting in doing it by reaching to the Arabic organizations and to have a strategic agreements with these organizations like incubators and accelerators, especially in Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, and have special deals for their members as the first clients of our marketplace. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad, so much. It was great having you. Best of
Thank you,
luck and
thank you.
congratulations. Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank
Okay, next, Abdulrahman Al-Kilani. Abdulrahman, please join us on the stage.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. It's Abdurrahman, the founder and CEO of uOffer Company. We are developing a mobile marketplace where people can buy and sell with their nearby community easy, fast, and in a trusted way. The problem is that there is a ton of wasted products in people's homes that don't use and have difficulties in selling it. Also time consuming in finding unique products and listing products online. And finally, high fees for promoting and shipping. Our solution will save the environment first by reusing these products from other people and reducing shipping pollution, improve people's lives by making money from the things that they want to sell and creating more job opportunities. We are saving time by targeting the right product to the right buyer depending on interest and location. Also, we are making sure that listing items will be in less than 1 minute. And finally, saving money by paying less for advertisement and shipping. Our product will be a great way to buy and sell in your nearby community using a mobile marketplace you can trust. For buyers, they can easily link their accounts with Facebook, browsing and searching products, purely chatting, make offers, buy and pay online, sharing feedbacks, enjoy discounts, and referral programs. For sellers, they can posting products instantly from their mobile cameras, choosing the right shipping method, pickup or shipping, we will handle the shipping. Also, sharing products on social media, promote listings, accepting offers, get paid instantly, tracking their orders, generating reports, and enjoy 24/7 customer support and our training academy. Our traction for now, we have more than 100 customer interviews with confident to use our app. We have more than 10 sales from our network, even we are still developing our MVP. We are generating our revenue using transactional and ad-based revenue models. We are taking 5% as a selling fees, $2 to $5 for promoted listings, and we will offer advertisement packages in the future. The e-commerce market size is growing up. It's around 64 million here in Palestine, 8.3 billion in MENA region, and 4 trillion all around the world. We are differentiating ourselves from other competitors since we are giving a mobile application which is fast, easy to use, and give more efficient in targeting. Our future roadmap starting here from Palestine, then expanding to MENA region and all around the world. Our go-to-market strategy will start from product to make sure that it's easy, smart, fast, and updated. Then marketing, attending event, press, giving discounts, referral programs, online and offline ads, and finally, having partnerships with mobile payment providers, logistics company, government, NGOs, and influencers. We are a team of two. It's me, Abdurrahman, the CEO. I have more than 5 years experience in different business fields, and my co-founder, Muhammad, he's the CTO and have more than 10 years experience in IT fields and development. We both have more than 5 years experience in online business and e-commerce. We are raising 250K. We will use it for salaries and hires, product development, marketing and sales, and then CapEx. Thanks all, and feel free to contact us.
Thank you, Abdulrahman, for the presentation. I think you took longer than 3 minutes.
Just a few seconds. I think it's worth take that time. Thanks for all.
Okay.
Sure, Dawood,
Okay,
you can
let's
find
see
the
what.
product on our store. Since all people can posting their products using our app, so you will find a unique product soon, inshallah.
Inshallah, that's a great. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see if we
thank
have
you.
any questions for you.
Yeah.
Yalla Shabab, let's ask Abdurrahman, few questions. There's a Yusuf from Yusuf Al-Hallak. Do you launch your MVP in the market, or did you launch your MVP in the market? Please elaborate more about your traction.
Yes, Yusuf, thank you for your question. Actually, we still developing our MVP. We show the people our application UI, and we told them that we will be coming soon. We did many interviews with people, asking them if the idea is valid or not. We did more than 100 interviews with people from different perspectives. We met families, we met friends, we met stores owners, we met different peoples. We take the commitment to use our app since it would be launched. We have some of sales from our friends. We told them about our idea. What do you think about our idea? They told us that we have something to sell, like laptop or smartphone. We took this and we sold it for another persons from our network and so on. Thanks, Yusuf, for your question.
Sam is asking how again you are different from other competitors in our market.
Thanks, Sammy. It's a great question, and it's a regular one. Actually, we are different from other competitors since we are a mobile application, not a web platform or a community website, for example. We are letting people buy and sell from their selves. We can handle the shipping for people. We will make it as a trend. All people can get in our app and use it. They can we will offer the online payment, so people can pay and buy online. There is no worries from that question, so it would be trendy and useful for everyone to use.
Okay. Majd is asking, what's your long-term strategy to compete regionally?
Thanks, Majd, for your question. Our future roadmap and strategy after getting the traction here in Palestine, actually, we will develop the next expanding strategy in other MENA region country. So we will study the MENA region countries, and we will choose the best country to expand to that country. We will know the competitor, and we will develop our platform to be competitive with their own mobile marketplaces. Since the MENA region have a lack in mobile marketplaces that support buy and sell from people itself, from people to buy and sell the second-hand products or the used products. There is no culture. We will help people to take that courage to change their attitude to use our app and make it useful for everyone.
Okay, thank you, Abdulrahman. I think now we will go to Yahya. Yahya,
bye-bye.
Let's jump in to save some time. And Abid, you still have some questions. Maybe you can answer them in the chat.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Okay, Yahya, can you start presenting immediately to save some time?
Hi, my name is Yahya Dawood, and I will change the way you think about kids' activities. 1 of every 10 kids are addicted to their devices, while their parents are frustrated finding an engaging activity for them. That's why we are establishing BNajmi. We make it easy for parents to find and discover and book the best match activity for their kids by providing a marketplace with all the nearby activities. How it works? Easy. Parents find, search, and explore deals and offers, book from anywhere, and track their kids' skills improvement while their kids are having fun. On the other side, BNajmi automates activities operations like never before. Through the platform, activities providers can manage, analyze, and schedule their activities, accepts bookings, grant points, and track their financial reports. We are competing in the education market, which is only 3% is digitized. Our initial target will be the MENA youth population, which is 47% of the total population. While our competitors are focusing on the activity and activity providers features, we are focusing more on the kids features. Our business model is the subscriptions. We are charging 22 monthly, average paid yearly, and our assumptions that we will reach 1.1 million revenue by 2023. After graduation from the Founder Institute, we were able to launch our MVP by August 2020 and establish a partnership with major two activity providers to secure more than 300 subscribers and 20 activity at month. We are reaching our customers by site for data collection. We are using our marketing efforts to secure 3K downloads, and we are offering 50% discount on our premium services on the summer season. I believe that I have the best team to do this. Our team consists of experienced people, myself as being in the industry for more than 15 years, and the other people are talented and robust technical people. I am raising 100,000 seed funding to reach our goal, and that will go for marketing, staff hiring, and legal consultation. And thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Yahya, for the great presentation. Well done.
Thank you.
Tayyip, let's see what questions we have for you. Sammy says, I love your pitch, clear, straight, and forward.
Thank you, Sammy.
Tayyip. Let's get some questions for you. Not sure if you can hear me well. Just was laggy for a bit. Okay, so can you tell us, after you graduated from Founder Institute, what was the progress that you were able to make, especially that the coronavirus has hit and the activities and the events, the in-person activities is no longer something happening like before. So what did you do?
Well, actually, at that time, we were developing our MVP and let our efforts to force and accelerate the process of launching that MVP. After that, we introduced a new services in our platform by sharing blogs and a partnership with blog writers to enrich our sites with advices and from people how to deal with the kids during the pandemic. After the ability for people to get out from the lockdown, we were able to partnership with some of the activity providers actually, and be able to have a pilot project with them so that they can test and take advantage of the system and how it operates. Not hearing. I'm not hearing you.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. Hazim asking, do you have any advice for the upcoming founders?
Sure. For you, I strongly recommend that you go forward and never give up, build your team, pivot, and never preserve the idea once it comes in a way that you stuck, and also go as much as you go with your motivation, and best luck for the all.
Okay, thank you, Yahya. Now we will start with Sami. Sami, can you start your video? Okay. Yahya, see you soon. Everyone, you can also visit Yahya's booth and he will be there getting in touch with you. Hi, Sami, how are you?
Hi
Are you
there.
ready to bid?
Yes, go.
Okay. You can start your presentation.
Hello everyone, this is Sami Abu Heba, the CEO and the co-founder of Jeel. And Jeel has developed an immersive and interactive 360 application to help non-Arabic speakers learn throughout realistic scenarios with automatic speech recognition embedded. So the main problem we are highlighting today is the traditional online Arabic teaching methods, lack of voice interaction. And students who learn Arabic, they still have an anxiety and embarrassment while talking to real people, despite the fact that learning Arabic is super expensive as well. So at Jeel, we use technology like automatic speech recognition to analyze their answers and to determine if they are progressing in speaking Arabic. Second, we immerse them in a 360 videos where they meet actual people in actual locations with actual prices and information. Finally, we built an online community to gather all these like-minded peers at one place. Our app that exists now on the Play Store, you can sign up by selecting the language or the accent from which Arabic country that you wish to learn, and you determine if you want to learn as a male or female, and that's different in Arabic. Second, you start with step one by downloading the videos, practicing it with pushing to talk with these characters and carrying on the dialogue. Step three, you will receive accuracy and confidence scoring. And step four, you can practice your language in this practice area freely. So how Jeel is different from existing competitors? We offer formal and informal Arabic, and that's our niche. We focus on voice interaction. We use neural language processing, and we offer our students the opportunity to speak freely, as well as offering them the online teachers to support them once they need them. Our material is tested, improved, and renowned. We also offer the virtual visits to the real locations in the Middle East, and we offer them an online community with the speech recognition for different Arabic dialects. Our business model is B2B and B2C. It's a freemium. You can start with the first unit for free, or you subscribe monthly or annually. Our initial business model is the online teaching on Zoom as well. The market opportunity is quite growing. It's $20 billion, and we are focusing on $210 million to reach in the coming 3 years. Some statistics say that it would reach $65 billion by 2025, and that the market for virtual and augmented reality for education. We already started our marketing on email and used influencers, paid ads. We are focusing on partnerships and endorsements from Cambridge and Idle. We graduated from Founder Institute in May 2019. We featured our app to 1,000 people in Palestine, 2 main events. We secured our first fund in November, and we had 100 users on our app by February 2020. Eventually, now we are going to offer 20 new videos by mid of February 2021. We secured $6,000 in our primary metric now, and this is the great team working on GIL to improve cultural understanding with high portfolios. These are the amazing teachers available now on our website, on Zoom as well for live teaching. At GIL, we opened the opportunity to invest $300,000 for product development, production, marketing, and operations to make $2 million in ARR. We're looking for your feedback and any question to improve GIL and to make the world a better place. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sami. Great representations. Well done. Okay, I think you have a bunch of questions already. So Hani is asking, what has the user feedback been so far? Also, does the user need to purchase their own AR set?
You mean VR set? Okay, thanks for the question. Since our users, they only had the solution of learning with live teachers, they never experienced such a solution. So most of the feedback was, wow, this is new, this is great. So I'm learning in an immersive environment and I can speak with native speakers. That was the missing thing with the existing solution. And what was the next one? Oh, the VR device. No, no, you don't need now to buy any goggles for the VR. You can use your mobile, but currently we only offer it for Android devices. Coming next will be on iOS, inshallah.
Yeah, so it's just a mobile app that I can use it without using any extra things to purchase.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
cool. Okay, Hamza is asking, can I, as an Arab, learn a different dialect, Algerian, for example? That would be cool.
Yes, thank you, Hamza, for all your motivation and questions. Our plan is that's the main solution, actually. Since our non-Arabic students, they are not first aware of the different dialects. So first thing we offer that if you want to learn Arabic, then which dialect you want to learn. So they select the Arabic country they wish to learn and visit, not just learn their dialect. The second thing, yes, it could be for you as well. If you are planning to visit Algeria or Morocco one day, that's on the plan, but we are not yet there. So we are starting from the Palestinian market, not just as targeting it, but also for the production. Next, we are moving to other countries like Egypt, Dubai, and hopefully we are going to Algeria and Morocco. Yeah.
Great. I will take the last question from Becker. Where are you now in terms of app development?
A wonderful question. We succeeded having our app on the Play Store now, where you can download. We are working, as we said, on offering the iOS version, so people can install it for iOS and Android devices. And yes, so we are working on it. Thank you, Becker.
Okay, thank you so much, Sami.
Thank you, everyone.
There's also other questions that you can answer on the chat, and also everyone is invited to visit Sami's booth on the expo area to interact with him. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
Now we will move forward with Amina Shweki.
Hello everyone, my name is Amina Shweki and I'm founder and CEO of Nurika. Have you ever spent too much time browsing different videos, skipping back and forth to find the part that you need? For us users seeking information, knowledge is scattered between different platforms and it's time consuming to find what we need. In Nurika, we create a content platform for short how-to videos with the help of video editing tool where users compete to create value and where content is validated and ranked. In 2020, due to COVID-19, there has been an increase in watch time for how-to videos with 65%, and search for do-it-yourself project has increased by 80%. Our features includes sharing videos, video editing tool, competition to create how-to videos, and a community where users share knowledge and creativity. Our revenue models includes sponsored posts and for short how-to videos for companies and brands, in addition to selling video editing assets for users, and on a later stage, a commission for connecting how-to creators with companies and brands. With market size of 37 billion worldwide and 3 billion in MENA, we aspire to acquire 1% of the market that will generate 30 million in revenue. We focus on keep it quick, short, and simple with the help of video editing tool to maintain high quality videos. Our go-to-market strategy include SEO, social media campaigns, and approaching companies and brands to do their how-to manuals. We have 25 years of accumulative experience. I have 12 years in software development, and my last position was product development manager of school management system, and my partner has 13 years of experience in software development. We ask for 120,000 US dollars that will be distributed for assets and salaries, hosting services, social media campaigns, in addition to sponsoring competitions where users compete to create how-to videos. Thank you for watching.
Okay, sorry. Amina had some technical issues. We had to disconnect with her. We will connect again if possible. Next will be Bakir. Okay, Bakir, are you ready?
One-fourth of the world population lack access to safely managed water. Yet, the world is losing $14 billion in water losses annually. This stresses the need for efficient water resources management, and this is why we are introducing Flawless. Flawless provides smart solutions to help utility companies increase water supply efficiency. We utilize emerging technology to provide robust tools for remote monitoring and automated control for water resources. So this is how our system works. We use smart devices to collect real-time data from water networks. Then our web platform analyzes the data and provides interpretations about the status of the water network, finally achieving remote monitoring and automated control. We have started about 2 years ago. So far, we have developed our system including the software and hardware components. We have implemented various projects across Palestine, and we have started generating revenues. In 2021, we would be scaling up to new markets like Jordan and Lebanon. We provide a full comprehensive package of solutions. Firstly, we divide the water network into zones. In each of these zones, we install smart devices with sensors to collect real-time data on water flow and water quality, and other parameters. Then our web platform utilizes artificial intelligence to analyze the data and provides insights, interpretations, and analytics that help in decision making and in process automation. We provide the hardware along with consultancy services as a direct sales model, and then we charge annual subscription for using our web platform. Our business model is flexible, and we introduce the needed modifications based on our clients' needs. We have many international competitors, but we stand out from the crowd because we provide comprehensive and flexible solutions. Our solutions are flexible and adaptable to the specific needs of water service providers in the MENA region. And this is our secret sauce. We have our relationships in the market to help us reach to our customers. Our offerings are flexible, and so is our business model. For our clients, we provide real-time data collection and analysis, along with accurate leak detection and automatic reporting. We are a highly impact-driven startup. We know that conventional water networks management causes financial deficiency, water depletion, and health risks. Through Flawless, we aim to contribute to economic feasibility, water sustainability, and communities' welfare. This is our great team of young entrepreneurs and professionals. We have all the skills needed to provide our system and serve our customers. We have partnered with international and local partners to help us reach our customers. We're currently raising $240,000 US. We'll be using this money throughout the next 18 months to provide new developments for our offerings. It would also help us grow and expand to new markets. Also, we will be using it to expand the team capacity and create new partnerships. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Bakir. Amazing presentation. Well done. I think you two already have a bunch of questions, but it's overlapped with other things, so I'm trying to get them. But yeah, not sure where to find them. Okay, what difficulties do you face as a social enterprise operating in Palestine? That's from Lama.
Yeah, great question from the great entrepreneur Lama. Okay, so regarding the social entrepreneurship, in Palestine, we actually face many problems because, as you already know, we have the regulations, we have the issues with the public-private partnerships. So basically, working with governments is not easy, especially in Palestine, and we are always trying to promote the public-private partnerships in all of our projects. But it's not an easy work to do. So we hope that by time we have the trust and credibility to make the interaction with the governments easier and to inspire active governance as well. Yeah, and we also have the interaction with the investors because not many investors are actually interested in social impact. Most of the typical investors are interested in monetary value on, the revenues they get, and this is not the biggest, strength of social entrepreneurs because we are always looking for the social value. Of course, we look for the monetary value, but we try to also focus on the social side. So this is a big burden for social entrepreneurs, and we hope that in the future we see more impact investors in the field.
Okay, thank you. Khaled is asking, how are you keeping with COVID-19 financial impact?
Yeah, actually, at first, when we had the first lockdown in maybe March in Palestine, we had begun the lockdown. We had a very hard time because we had to stop our operations in the field. We were supposed to finish our first project in March or April, but because of the pandemic, we had to delay it for a couple of months. So it was a very big challenge for us, but we thankfully got over it, and we actually managed to get more funding because of COVID-19. Through the support of organizations like SEWAS and Aqua for All, we managed to raise some funds for a certain project in Salfit here in Palestine.
Wonderful. Let's see if you have any other questions. Looks like no more questions for you. Thank you so much, Bakir, and everyone feel free to reach out to Bakir and visit their booth in the expo area. And now we will be moving with Khaled Dhamra. Thanks, Bakir.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Khaled, please join the stage. Okay, here's Khaled. Hola, hola, how are you?
اهلا تمام كيف حالك؟
تمام تمام. جاهز?
جاهز يلا.
Yes, okay.
Welcome to Codex Information Security Penetration Testing, an information security source code review services. Codex Security is an information security source code review application that discovers vulnerabilities in the source code of software by using dynamic and static security testing or source code. And it helps the companies to achieve information security standards compliance and have full security review by our state-of-the-art security technologies. I am Khaled Dhamra, the CEO and founder of Codex Information Security with master's degree in information security with over than 10 years of working experience in the field. The problem that our customers always face that they have vulnerable softwares apps, which they depend on them in their business in a big deal. These apps, they can be vulnerable for hack attacks, but they can lose a lot of money in there. We help companies to comply with information security standards like GDPR, PCI, and ISO. This process is very high cost. So our product is basically a web application that provides us with access to your source code, and our web app will automatically review the code and discover the vulnerabilities. It will also report the finding by artificial intelligence and static and dynamic security testing, and tells you where is exactly the vulnerability and what is the ranking of it. And it would also help you how to fix it. And it tests your software against the information security standards requirements. Our product that tests your source code review, it can be part of your software development lifecycle and can benefit the small and medium enterprises and other startups like us. It will sell your software with a certificate. So basically, we manage application security testing. It is an application that you can install on your premises and you can use it via the artificial intelligence to review the source code and tells you where the vulnerabilities are exactly. Our customer usually startups, software developers, mobile applications, and software development companies. Also, big firms, they use us to do mandatory standard compliance. The market is $440 billion for software development. 32 of them are going for software security, and 10 billion of them also go for security compliance. Our business model is basically based on how many thousands of lines our customers submit. The competitors are very expensive and service-based and license-based, but us, we use no human interference. We use machine learning, and we conduct the false positive, not manually. So we are less expensive and more convenient. We did our ID in 2019, and we covered 6 programming languages. We did our marketing research, and we registered our company in Delaware. Now we started to launch in January 2020. I'm Khaled Dhamra, the CEO and the co-founder. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope that everyone can keep in touch. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Khaled, for the great presentation. I think you have a bunch of questions here. Yahya is asking, how do you distinguish Codex in the comparing with GitHub workflows? Type. So now we will go with Sameh. سامح يلا بينا نبلش.
Hello, I'm Sameh from Palestine, and I'm here to solve a problem with the education system. Students are not given the time or the resources that they need to discover and learn their classes. The teacher has too many students in class to focus on them and give them attention. The online education has too many problems and have no alternative to labs. So we are offering an app using augmented reality and virtual reality technology, which will be an alternative to labs, fun to learn, low cost, and also have a higher quality of education. We will build small units of science topics, and the teacher will choose these units and order them in for their students for a class in that week and give them access to the students, and the students can learn on their own time and get the feedback from the teacher on their work. The online education is around $170 billion with $600 million in VR education, which is expected to increase to $13 billion in 5 years. We will start with the local market, which is around 1 million students. 25% of them have no access to any kind of labs. With a premium model, we get around $20 million per year. We have access to a wide network of teachers, and we will give the teachers a free access to our app, and we get access to their students. Each teacher has many classes. Each class have around 30 students. And also with an app referral system where each student get a month for free for getting 10 new users to the system, and collaboration with local educational institutions to get access to their interested students. We have different competitors, but we are focusing on the STEM, different STEM topics, and also have progress tracking and Arabic and English language at the same time. And we are directly going to the consumer. I'm Sameh, a programmer and a physicist, and my co-founder, an educational teacher in the system, and also a physicist. We worked with international institutions and local universities, and also with outreach companies in Palestine for science. We are asking for around 100K to cover the first 12 months to cover the payment for a main programmer and a designer. We are working on an AR demo with physics to be ready in the first half of the year, a full AR app by the end of the year. We will add biology and chemistry by the next year. And in 3 years, we will work on the VR because it has a need for equipment. So we cannot work on it now because it's not available in the local market and even internationally. And thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sameh. Well done. I think you have a bunch of questions also. The question, what is the biggest challenge facing your company right now?
The biggest challenge, that would be to get funding for a development instead of growth. Because most investors are interested in growth instead of development, product development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how do you see this a challenge, product development, for you?
Well, the app development is costly, and then you need a amount of money, good amount of money to develop the product, and that you need to do before getting any revenue. So you need someone to invest with you. It needs at least 6 months of development.
Okay. Irene is asking, will you later include other sciences, or will it only be the natural sciences only?
Yeah, so the first year will be physics, next year biology and chemistry, then we will include math, and then we will go to the art, like history, geography, and other topics where we can visualize it. For example, like visualize a battle in the history, a famous one, or like visualize the change of the geography over the history over time.
And Lama asking, why do you want to start with astronomy specifically?
First, because it's a very good interactive topic. Like there is no way any of us can go to the stars or see them, so we will bring them to you. And also in Palestine, it's a very difficult topic to practice. So like there is no way for us to go anywhere to practice astronomy in the night in a rural area.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sameh, and best of luck.
Thank you all.
Everyone is invited to visit Sameh booth on the expo area, and you can interact with him and ask him any questions. Thank you.
See you.
Now we are moving forward with last but not least, Hazim Kiwan. He will present Chooseny.
Hello all, my name is Hazim Kiwan. I would like to introduce you Chooseny, a user-oriented e-commerce platform. Customers now facing difficulties in low of confidence in addition to follow up with discounts and movement between pages. On the other hand, stores and influencers facing difficulties in managing their orders, managing delivery and collection, in addition to the high marketing cost. Chooseny is a marketplace which contains stores and influencers. It allows to the influencers and the store to sell their own products, The influencers can choose products from any stores existing in our platform and added them to their profile. After that, they can promote these products in their profile through their vlogs. We will provide them reports and statistics, and we are having stories feature, and it will be auto-integrated with Instagram. For the product development, it will be a combination between social media features with e-commerce platforms such as influencers and stories to help you to specify targeting your audience. For the revenue model, we will get 15% per order from the store. We will get 5% per order for the order have been done with the influencers. And we will have 20% from the delivery company as delivery commission. For the market size, our target market MENA region, we are having now more than 10,000 social media stores, and we are having more than 300 influencers available in the social media. For the market, the table shows the online shopping statistics in 2019. For the MENA region, we had more than $34 billion as total amount of orders, and we are having more than 24 million orders in the past year. For the competitor analysis, we are differentiate ourselves by the stories feature that will be auto-integrated with Instagram. Also, the user-oriented platform, it's gonna happen through the influencers that can choose any product from any stores and assign them to their profile. Our traction in 2021, we will have more than 4 delivery company partnerships. We already agreed on one. We will have more than 10 stores. We already have 15 registered. We will have more than 25 influencers. We agreed until now with 5. As a team, we are experienced in online shopping, e-commerce, and startups. 2 of our team members now co-founders with a social e-commerce platform existing and running now in our local market. We are asking for partnership as a delivery company in MENA region. We are asking for advisors in terms of global research and go-to-market, and we are asking for fund for $120,000. Thank you for your listening. You are more than welcome.
خالد خليك بس طفي الفيديو عشان
انا يا زلمه خايف اطفيه ما اعرفش اشغله.
يا زلمه بدك تضارب علينا يا زلمه. خلينا نخلص.
استنى كيف بتطفى قول لي. خلص هاي طفيته.
نرجع. Okay, thank you Hazem for the presentation. Well done. Let's see if there's any questions for you. There's a question from Hamza. Did you get the chance to talk to eDeliver for delivery in Gulf countries?
Could you please repeat the question, Daoud, since I had conflict with the sounds between the two?
Yeah. Did you get the chance to talk to eDeliver for delivery in Gulf countries?
Actually, no, since I had previous experience with the eDeliver in terms of delivery here in local markets. So we had some issues here, and of course we will talk to him or to them in order to enhance the process at all. In case of yes, we had a great chance to work together, I believe, yeah.
Great. Dawood Zahran is asking, do you have an MVP we can try? Any customer transaction growth to report so far?
Until now, not yet. We don't have, but we are in, let's say that we are putting the final touches in the MVP, and I believe that we will be on the market, launched to the market within the couple 2 months, yeah, upcoming months.
Okay, and how do you differentiate Chooseny than any regular e-commerce platform such as Amazon, for example?
So we are working on basically we're working on the online shopping that existing now in the Instagram and Snapchat. They don't have to do the logistic stuff. We will do it. Also, our main features that we have influencers here that can pick and choose any products from the existing stores that we have in our platform to make the marketing for these products in terms of reaching a huge number of end users at the moment, let's say. And of course, they will reflect their confidence to their customers in order to let the customers buy with high confidence there in terms of let's say trust or genuine product.
Okay, I think there's no more questions for you on the chat.
Thank you
thank
all.
you so much, and everyone feel free to visit Chooseny booth in the expo area. And now we will allow Khaled and Amina to answer your questions since they had some technical difficulties after their presentations. Hi, Khaled.
Hi, Dawood. So basically, Dawood, I got two questions. The first one, how do I go on with the GitHub flows? Yes, our application has an API that we developed that can get the code from GitHub by entering the account authentication data. And I can manage as a solo person here. The second question was how I can get as a solo founder. I think doing business by myself is more convenient for me because actually I have a lot of people who worked with me, but they're not part of Codex. So basically I have brokers and consultants that I work with in Amman and other brokers and consultants that I work with in Dubai. So I allocated finding the clients through them. And instead of spending money in my early stage on marketing, and when I get the job, I have freelancers, a group of freelancers in India that I contract them based on jobs. So I basically pay them on a daily basis, and we basically have a couple of contracts already going on. And these freelancers, I pay them per day based on the engagement and the scope of the engagement. And marketing, I don't spend any money on it because the brokers and the agents and the consultants that I work with in Amman or Dubai, they get the clients and they do their own marketing. So basically, as a starting year for me in my startup, I think this is the best thing for me financially. So I don't have to pay any money on marketing. I don't have to pay any money on salaries. I pay per day. This is very dynamic way because COVID-19 put us under special circumstances that we need to be dynamic. Having a full-time job employees inside the startup in the very early stage is going to be very much costly. And this is why I went this way. I wish good luck for everyone. And if anyone needs any information security review or penetration testing for their solution before they go to the market, if anyone wants any security vulnerability assessment for them, we are ready to help you and support you on a very special discount for you guys. And yes, we have already more than 9 customers, and I hope that it's going to grow. Thank you very much, Dawood, for putting us all together in this event. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Khaled. So yeah, it was amazing. Thank you everyone for being with us. And sorry for some little glitches here and there. I hope everyone enjoyed the event. And again, we didn't finish yet. We only finished the presentations and the fun is just beginning. So what you can do now, you can go to the sessions area where you will find many sections called networking tables. Each networking table you will meet other people and discuss different things, maybe talk about your startup, your ideas, whatever you want. And also you can go to the networking area where you can meet one-to-one individuals and talked with them. And the last thing, that you can to the expo area and explore all the Founder Institute Palestine graduates booth. From there, you will see their presentations, and also you can interact with them and talk to them if you have any questions about their startups or anything you would like to discuss. So thank you again. I'm glad we did this. And the last thing that I would like to mention, that our fourth cohort registration is now open. So if you are thinking to start a startup, if you have an idea, if you are stuck somewhere and don't know how to take your startup to the next level, just apply to the Founder Institute. We can talk, we can see how we can help you, and maybe you can join our program and reach a level that you didn't think you will be able to get to. Simply, we have shared some links on the chat, so you can join our program or go to fi.co/join. From there, you can apply to the program. Make sure you complete your application before the 7th of February, so you will be able to apply for fellowships or get the early admission fees. And we have another event almost each 2 weeks. We have an event, so make sure to register to our mailing list so you can keep updated with our activities, and also learn from other founders, mentors, and experts that we bring in these events. Again, thank you so much for being with us. We didn't finish. Now you can go to the networking area and the expo area, and I will be there with my colleagues Lama and Hazem, and also the grads will be in that area to meet you and connect with you. طيب، أنا خلصت. يعطيكم العافية جميعا، وبنشوفكم هسا بالنتوركينج area. يعطيكم العافية. Bye. The stage now will be turned off, moving to the networking area. Bye bye.